Hi guys, Nicholas here from the Southern Islands, and we are back with the Topical Hour GX podcast. This is episode 14.
Ooh,
Right.
14.
And our last episode of the year.
Yes.
Can't believe got 14 episodes already.
Yeah.
Since from the previous shop, moved here, a lot of things to talk about, so like
so much
championship,
about Pokemon,
regional.
So much to talk about my Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, if you
I
really
know.
love Pokemon,
Pokemon has a lot of interesting stories to tell.
true lah,
You
true
know
lah.
the name, but you don't know the story.
Okay, the gang's all here. Of course, Boss Thomas, as usual. And the multiple... this is even a world shirt, okay? The multiple worlds competitor. Jeremy.
Scraplo, bro. Scraplo.
And the other multiple worlds competitor. Reuben is here as well. And we'll be talking about the Pokemon TCG Asia English Open Tournament. Wow, that's a
Very big
long
Pokemon
title.
event.
very big Pokemon event. Finally, we had players from like Malaysia come down. We had like one Filipino player, which was like John
Not bad, not bad.
and Hong Kong players came down as well.
Yeah.
So finally, a big event where
It's a
Mr. Worldwide.
multi-regional international event.
For now, hopefully
Next time have
next
more.
time expand.
Not many more, yeah.
You can catch the live stream of Top 32 where got somebody casting.
So congrats to
Ah.
our
Thank you,
newly
thank you,
caster.
thank you.
So he was casting during the event for day 2, right?
Yeah, day 2. But day 1 no cast lah, but
Yeah.
okay lah.
They should do a day 1 cast also.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know why you never do that, but
Because they give everybody EV box, that's why.
okay.
But we will go to that more. We'll go to
Yeah.
that more. Go to that more. So let's talk about the tournament itself. So okay, I wasn't there during the first half of day 1. Both of you played
Yes.
day 1. 193 players total.
Yeah.
Correct.
So let's talk about the good and bad of the event, starting with the things that we were kind of like
Questionable
about lah.
Nice word. Questionable.
We do the bad things first, then we go to the good things. There's
Okay,
a lot of good
fair-
things.
fair enough, yeah.
A lot of good things. There are a lot of good things. But we start with like the
bad
funny
things.
things. Funny things.
Funny things happen.
Funny things. So
Okay.
let's start with the Umbreon Gold Star incident.
Okay, so the story is this. Okay, one of our very good friends, Elvis Gunn.
What a legend.
I don't know
right?
why, but unfortunate things always happen to him. But for some reason. Okay, so it was the first match of the day. He was playing against a guy that was what deck was he playing?
I have no idea what that.
Dude, if he's playing that, it doesn't matter what.
Okay.
Some darkness deck lah.
Some dark deck. Essentially, the guy was winning Elvis already.
Cause Elvis
The
was
guy,
new lah.
it was the guy's turn.
Yeah.
He just needed to attack Elvis and take the win.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, he ultra ball and took out an Umbreon Gold Star and put it on the field. Bam!
So when
Then
Yeah.
Elvis looked at him. Judge.
Just to clarify, Umbreon Gold Star is not legal, yeah? I mean, from celebrations.
Yeah, but it's not legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some confusion, new players, see the
Yeah,
pack.
yeah,
The
so-
pack just came
yeah,
out, what?
yeah, yeah,
How
correct,
can you
yeah.
think like the cards will look, wow, the card look very nice, what can I put in my
Yeah.
deck?
So it's not a legal card. It's actually not a legal deck.
Yeah.
But so the ruling given was just to
Treat it as a blank card.
treat it as a blank card and
And
play it
continue
on,
Yeah.
which Elvis then scooped the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know what's the
Yeah.
But the most questionable thing about this whole situation is they deck check everybody before the event.
I mean,
Then you
this-
check for what?
Okay, maybe they're checking for
Yeah.
60 cards.
No, but you give the list, they take off the list, remember?
They
Correct.
see your card.
So yeah.
If
So,
they look through the umbrella, wow, nice yeah. Then they
Take also.
yeah, so I'm assuming maybe
maybe.
one of the checkers they don't really play the.
Okay, so I just say
game.
one thing. You want to check Pokemon deck, better play Pokemon game.
We got.
Okay.
We have Pokemon.
Yeah. So I feel is if you want to play, you want to check the deck, make sure you got play the game.
The first one gone.
Okay,
First one there already.
okay.
Okay, but then
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe for them, in order to speed up the whole deck checking
They
process,
just-
then they
yeah,
just
yeah.
check whether your card matches it. 60 cards can go.
Yeah, but I feel like as a deck checker, you should have some at least basic knowledge. I know
game lah.
what
What's-
is like
what's a standard
what,
format
at least
cards
what
at
is
least.
in format. Yeah. You know, like this.
This
kind
one
of
I
thing-
feel is like they very last minute go and find people come on.
Yeah. They,
Yeah.
I mean, this could
Ask
have been
that they can find the
prevented lah.
grandfather come down and check the deck.
Yeah.
I feel it's like that lah.
Maybe, but yeah,
But you
that
say
was
60 cards, right? I think there was
60
some
cards.
other incident I heard that was
Okay,
the deck with
so 60
P1.
cards. Your deck supposed to have 60 cards,
Yep.
right? So this happened to. Was it also Elvis?
Huh? So
No,
unlucky,
No, I don't know. I happened
This
to someone. I
happened to-
forgot happened to who lah.
maybe the boy.
Yeah, someone else lah. So he was basically
the
the
boy-
person
I
was
think the boy
playing
maybe.
with 61 cards in the deck because when the person like I think draw the card or what, he draw a Melmetal V. But then,
Oh,
But that's not from his deck.
yeah. So but then the Melmetal V is not like the deck is playing totally don't have Melmetal V.
So I think the whole incident about this was that, you know when your deck box, you keep
Yeah,
your deck
he-
inside.
Yeah,
Then
so
you
extra
keep-
card.
you keep
Yeah.
some-
Is it for Pokemon Go the card? No matter.
Remember the V?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So probably he open
Yeah,
the
yeah.
EV box, he hit the
put
number,
inside.
Ah,
nice, yeah,
put
put
the
inside,
EV
put inside that,
inside.
then he shuffle inside.
Yeah,
Some.
maybe.
Yeah, so when he took out the deck, he probably took out that. You know you have a divider and you put
Yeah,
some
yeah,
select
yeah,
cards,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
He
yeah.
took out the whole thing. Maybe then the Metal V went inside.
Okay lah, I think it's an honest mistake.
That was an
Yeah,
honest
yeah.
mistake, but
That was an honest mistake,
what
yeah.
was the ruling that was
Okay,
given?
so the ruling was just take out and continue playing.
Okay, so I think that's the thing we have to like discuss here. Our TPC rulings, because
Penalty guidelines.
the penalty guidelines. Like,
Penalty
we
Too
let's
lenient.
say we grew up. We
grew up in TPCI
we grew up in
rulings.
TPC rulings, which are very very strict. Like if you were to play an illegal card in the
It's
deck,
game loss, ah.
game lost that round. You can play the next round, but
Yeah.
you have to place that card energy
Replace-
card.
yeah.
So that round is automatic gone.
Game
Yeah.
loss, yeah.
Okay.
But in what I've read, I mean, the TPC rules aren't as detailed.
From
But I don't, from what I've read on the
from what I
website.
heard as well lah, like throughout the day and like from people and everything. For TPC, right, if it's reversible, they will try to reverse.
Yeah.
So they are very lenient on these kind of things, which
with the
leads to the
penalties.
question: if you are so lenient, then does it like kind of promote cheating? Because
Potentially.
because
Maybe.
because if you're not strict with your rules, right? Like example, I play 61 card. Okay, it might be an honest mistake, but for those that are like looking to cheat or whatever, they might just play 61 cards until like they get caught, that kind of thing.
But I feel it's the whole image of the tournament. So I feel once they move to TPC, the whole group of people that's hosting the thing, right, they are just a very fun-loving people. So if it's in a lot of the ring, right, they are whole group of hobbits. They're just happy.
Understand lah.
They're very happy. Then they're like, oh, everything also can yeah, as long as you're happy, can already.
Like-
but it's a tournament.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
as competitive as
Yeah, it's not competitive. Like
was lah.
they want to be more like they want more people playing.
semi-casual. Yeah. They want a lot of
So
casual.
they will
Casual,
they want more people. Then they like, oh, everything never mind. They want to like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they say at first they say, oh, maybe the first few times we just
Yeah. Let it go through.
But
Yeah.
what if the first few times like that, then carry on all the way like that? Then all these casual people manage to go to Worlds. Then they will lose because last time my area like that, not like that.
What are you gonna do? We can't argue with the TPCI judge at Worlds,
Yeah.
They're like, if you're gonna play illegal card in your deck, they just say game loss. You're gonna go next game already.
Game lost, 2 price penalty.
I feel like maybe
Game changing.
they because
Have to
okay
be
for this one is like the so-called second tournament, right?
Yeah.
Then
Second
previously
major
before that
tournament for
was
us
like
lah.
regionals, regionals rulings. I mean, was pretty okay as well, I guess. But then like overall lenient. For this one, I feel because like if there are like prizes involved, right, which affects the outcome of like future tournaments. In this case, like buys and like
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say now this was the
day two
national
entry.
tournament.
Yeah. Then if it was the nationals, like I feel like you should be stricter, lor. Like
You have to be strict lah.
Yeah,
I feel.
because it's not just a casual
Yeah.
tournament. It's like there are
Okay,
stakes on the
but
line.
to be fair, I mean, none of us has taken the TPC judge test. Have you all taken it?
I have
You taken it?
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I can say that looking
It's
at
more
the
lenient.
looking at the judge
Yeah.
rules. Okay, for example, having the illegal card.
Yeah.
There's like a guideline. There's like 2 columns for if you got illegal card. They say that either you give the warning to multiple price penalty. That's it. So it's like up to you. It's
not
up to
a-
the
it's not
judge
a
to.
DQ lah,
It's up to the judge
To
to determine
determine,
like how severe it would be. So okay, I will understand like in a town league or what, you can
Yeah.
like give a warning. But at this level where day 2, direct day 2 entry, is such a big prize, and case in fact one case. So I feel like it should have been at the minimum a prize penalty.
Yeah.
Following the guide, following the
So
guide.
is the guide like that?
That's what the guide say.
But-
It's like
Okay.
All the
So
guys are
that's the
there.
guide.
Like
Yeah.
it gives like 2 columns, like from like how like
How severe the thing
how
is.
minimum you can give the thing to how maximum you can
so TPC ruling and TPCI ruling is different.
give. Yes.
Yes.
But Worlds is run by TPCI.
Yes.
So-
We'll also go to later like how BO3
Yeah.
is run.
Yeah,
Because I'm
okay.
day 2. BO3 it's run very differently from what we know.
Yeah.
Extremely different.
The
Okay.
that one we will talk about
And-
it
We're
later.
talking when we go to top card later.
Okay lah, but you're saying like illegal cards, right? So like who is to blame? The deck checker or the player itself?
Exactly.
I feel like the responsibility is on
The deck
both
check-
lah.
I think the deck checker
It's
is
on
very
both.
Okay,
because it's the last gate before you go and play.
yeah.
And maybe because the player, he or she herself don't even know that the card's illegal. Because, you know, like if I'm just like
wait,
a
the
casual player,
wasn't there the ruling on the Umbreon Gold Star?
I thought I really checked.
Yeah.
So only like cards like Jagaput, like the Jagaput Prime, all those newly printed ones will have the ruling. But the ones that were reprinted, the reprinted don't have.
all those
Like the Greninja Gold Star will have.
So let's say I'm just a few.
Have that ruling that say this card
casual-
illegal.
I'm just a casual that like don't really play Pokemon.
Yeah,
Then
never
I
really
heard,
play anybody play my
then
house,
my friend
my
like
friends.
show me,
And
got
then ask
this
me to
big
play,
event, ask me to play. Then I like, oh, okay, I bring my deck, I go. Then the deck check, everything pass. Then I read the online rules, standard format, okay. So I see the
Because
Umbreon-
Pokemon goes in the standard format.
Yeah, that's exactly. So and then 25th anniversary, some cards are in the format, Look at Mew celebration, everything. So I take the Umbreon Go. Then like
Because you can read about the other cards.
Then
The cards they say that illegal. I say
yeah,
illegal,
and
Umbreon
the
doesn't
deck
say
check
illegal.
also
What?
pass me what. So this
okay,
card.
So like in this
how
case,
can
should
it-
be the
Yeah,
deck
how
checker.
can it be
It's
illegal?
the
So
deck,
that's why I'm saying
from the start till the end is the deck checkers problem.
yeah, so I feel like that's why I feel like they have to enforce like make sure the deck check is like a legit deck check, not just 60.
Or do we
This
not
is one
have
of
deck
the-
checks? Like
this
you
is
say
like-
like random deck checks.
Yeah, what you
that's
can do
also-
is
yeah.
don't check everybody. Because your guy check everybody also miss. Then might as well you don't check everybody.
No, but I
Save
feel
the time lor.
for like how TPC run things, right? Because it's a best of one.
Yeah.
So best of one, right? In between rounds, you hardly have time to check deck. Because it's 25 minutes, and like if everybody conclude at 25 minutes, then it's like maybe maximum I give like another 10
It's
to
way
15
faster
minutes.
than TBCI event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's okay. It's much faster because TPCI we play best of 3, 50 minutes, right? So let's say if table one finishes the game,
Yeah, they can do
like,
a deck check.
they can do
on
on
that guy.
that. Whereas like in our case, right, it's very hard to do random deck check because let's
Everybody
say,
finish at the same time.
yes,
Yeah,
because
really,
it's 25
really.
minutes, so like, so I feel like that's the dilemma they are facing, lah.
Oh,
So
how
that's
about
like
deck,
hence,
deck check in top card?
deck check and top card, I think that's I
That's
think
the-
before that, but then you have to ensure that your deck is legal before that, So I feel like the deck check before.
No. Okay, so how it's supposed to work is everybody give in their deck list. Then the person, okay, everybody. So just account everybody's deck.
Yeah.
So 193 player,
All
all
there.
there. Do pairing. When they are doing pairing, the people should check the deck list from then. Then check. Okay, got issue. Then round 2, before starting round 2, all the people that check deck should go and find the people that, hey, this one you have to rectify that. Although it's a bit unfair for the first round player, but it saves a lot of time. And if you really want to put all this weird shit inside the deck, that'll be hard. So there was last time when we hosted, there was some guy that write Rashizard and Charizard.
Huh? Oh, she's not.
Okay, so last time it was me and Adrian, we run the event. So how we run is the first round we just let them play first. Then we look through. Then Adrian like, what is this? Rashizard and Charizard. Then go out, ask him, give him price penalty. Then okay that guy have to take it because
He went wrong,
Very wrong.
I mean stupid also no choice you know what I mean? So it's like I feel it's like stupid then take the price penalty but after that rectify already, it's not a big ruling infringement. I don't think it's a big infringement
Yeah.
But the Gold Star one a bit hard
Yeah.
So probably after that your Gold Star become one dark energy then congratulations But I feel it's not really a big thing. Like I don't think it's like because
I feel illegal card is not the big thing.
because the first thing is
it doesn't affect
okay.
the state of the
Ultimately,
game.
I feel this event, no matter how you all want to say, I don't feel it's a very competitive event.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
because it's open.
It's
It's
open.
open.
It's
It's
chill
open.
event,
It's
yeah.
open.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
okay. If it's an invitational, then yes, but it's not
of course
Pokemon all open So
Okay.
yeah, so I feel is you have to give them a bit of leeway But I think in-game ruling cannot.
cannot lenient.
So when you in-game, you do you like that. So got one guy, a very fat guy. He tell me he sway a heavy ball. That one quite skill. That one quite skill. I respect the move. Okay, so he sway heavy ball. He put back the price. The opponent cut his deck. That one. So
The opponent was supposed to cut his deck, the price.
Yeah,
He cut his deck.
Yeah.
this guy, I love it. His skill very good. I respect. So like he cut the deck already. So then he asked him why you cut my deck, and he said, oh, call judge. Judge come. Never mind. No different.
Okay,
So
to
so
be,
it's like
Okay, to be
to be
fair,
honest,
you don't know
is
what the next card.
technically, unless you
but-
already guru that card or something.
Yeah.
But you change the.
so you are telling me that you play halfway your deck. I just take your deck and cut.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cannot
that's
lah.
why-
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what I mean? He cut the wrong thing.
Yeah. It's,
So-
like the wrong sequence.
So what is the actual thing is?
What is
probably
the ruling?
The ruling, if TBCI, I feel is a warning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But instead of a
definitely,
warning, the judge just sit down,
Carry
smile,
on.
stare at him, like that. Then I don't know
Is
lah.
that
I feel like
leniency no?
they
Like,
need
have
to
fun.
have
Yeah.
more like they have to be more what you call that, penalizing on this. Have
Yeah,
more
you okay? To be
penalties.
honest, you give warning. It's not a football, You give yellow card, red card.
Yeah.
You give a warning, let me scared a bit.
Okay,
This one don't do stupid thing.
in TPCI, right? If you get a warning, right?
Yeah, there's actually like
there's a mark.
No, this
It's a
accumulation,
mark,
Yeah.
So-
but for TPC, I have no idea.
Okay,
lah.
so for that at that moment, I remember he tell me he was like 3 loss or 4 loss already.
Oh, so, he
So I
doesn't
give
care.
you like 50 yellow card also no different. Yeah, so but the thing is, the judge will give a warning to let the guy remember that don't do all this kind of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Now, okay,
Yeah.
definitely not on purpose. Who would do that?
Yeah, exactly.
You kung fu man, you go and cut the deck like for fun, cannot be man.
So I feel like the penalties given should be more harsh lah.
Yeah, man.
Especially
Yeah,
like okay,
but-
like illegal card I feel is okay because it doesn't change the state of the game. But 61 cards a bit.
a bit.
But now
Because
if
it
you're
changes
saying
a lot of
that,
things.
if now Nick is saying that this is the TPC ruling, this is the
Ah.
guide.
Yeah, that's why
Then I cannot blame the judges so much because they're just
They're
following
the
the
guy,
guide.
what?
yeah, true
Ah.
lah. So so what I'm saying is maybe we can
But then they
But,
could
okay,
they
so-
could practice the more
Yeah,
like
the more
harsher
harsher,
one.
harsher
like
one
give
rather
the
than
multiple
the-
price penalty,
yeah,
like you know.
rather than like okay.
So
I
like
let him get
61
a
card,
rule.
he tell him carry on. How he carry on?
He just take
Yeah.
out the card and
Just take
carry
out the
on.
card.
lah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a bit. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean.
But there was some there were some good judge calls as well. I think someone
Yeah.
called judge for like you know the typical stone on stone on the board. The
Path.
And they play path can use the stone, the mule can use the stone because
Yeah.
he use the stone.
Yeah.
I don't know why in December what day we are December 17, 2022. I don't know why still got people ask this kind of question and call judge lah. But
New player.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
at table 1.
New player.
I don't know. Like
Starter off at table 1,
not everybody play as much Pokemon as us. Not everybody.
Table 1.
or you ultra
I mean-
ball for a part of a V Union card.
Oh, that one?
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, is a V Union considered a Pokemon?
Of course.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon
It's a
card.
Pokemon
But
card.
it's not a basic Pokemon. It's not an evolution.
Pokemon,
Yeah,
but
it's just
it's
a
a
Pokemon
Pokemon.
card.
Then what is it? Transformers?
Huh?
I think it's a Digimon. But,
Digimon.
okay, so it's not about blame the judge or what. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah. This
the person that gave the ruling
Yeah.
didn't have enough information on the game.
Yeah.
Means he never really played the game.
So-
This one it shows ma.
So next time,
shows.
if you encounter this kind of thing, right, escalate to the head judge.
Yeah, and then HX came and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
clarified about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pricing.
yeah.
I feel is give them some more chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like the 6
This-
month.
yeah,
No,
we-
not even 6 months.
we
like-
still got another-
These are only our second major.
Second
Yeah, still got,
major
still got,
league,
we still got if you compare from
Yeah.
like our first regional league to this, it's like
This
a
is- yeah, yeah.
vile difference.
But
like,
I would just hope that the judge actually play the game. Don't just say I'm a judge, sit one corner, 3 months later one big event come out, then you say I judge. Must play. You must play.
Play the game.
Not say you need to come my shop and play. I don't know. I don't care where you
Come to
play.
GGG and play.
Don't need to come. Okay? You just play somewhere.
Boss
Play
don't
with
need to come.
play with your friend or what. You want to come also can. It doesn't matter. You have to play the game. You have to actually know the game. Not
At least know
yeah.
how the common cards interact with each other. lah.
If you were to give a judge ruling
Yeah.
of V Union is not a Pokemon card, right? The people sit around the table, right? Might just stand up and slap you.
Yeah.
Because
And-
it is a Pokemon
Yeah,
card.
and like the path and
yeah.
the forest hill thing, like this kind of
Yeah, forest
interaction,
stone.
like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
at least keep yourself up to date with like the meta interaction.
Like you walk in, like you judge, you walk past the guy, hey,
Yeah.
bro, so forest still stone can put on path. Then I just over. You siao. You just walk away. I mean, if that's the original answer. It's
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
think on that, no, actually you can because no, they cannot. If you still argue this, then it's a bit hard. Yeah.
But I
feel.
mean, we really got to thank the judges lah. I mean, all the
Yeah.
judges here,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
even our volunteers,
Yeah, they very
they
like
put in their time,
Yeah.
they put in their effort to judge the event. So thank you.
As I say, really like really, I also feel like they really did their homework.
The
lah,
team
lah,
lah, yeah.
the team
Yeah.
really did their work. A lot of like actual like potentially
Yeah.
great rulings lah.
Yeah.
And speaking of the rest of the tournament,
Go to the good.
And
yeah. So like I was saying about from night and day, you know, I feel like
Yeah.
this tournament was extremely like.
But do you feel
fully
that?
run,
I feel okay. So I was at the event.
Yeah.
So I was all hearing things right. Obviously, people. But I feel the bad stuff is very little. this
Yes,
time round.
yes,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah, I
Yes.
feel like it's better. It's
The good overweigh
better.
the bad for sure.
lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. Of,
First thing, we ended before 7 o'clock.
Oh
Yes.
yes, the tournament ended for 7. Like, are you happy? Can finish for dinner?
It's rare for
7-round
a Pokemon
tournament.
tournament to
Yeah.
end before 7.
I think in between rounds also didn't wait very long.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, was
Very
quite
fast.
fast.
The pace was
Yeah.
very good. Like I came around just for round 5. Just
Yeah,
three
that was
rounds.
around
It
6.
was-
Yeah, it was like I just
Round
big
five,
eye
round six.
tournament finished
Yeah.
already.
yeah, efficient, very efficient.
Yeah.
And-
Don't forget freebie.
And freebie. Yeah. So the tournament was free
Hey,
entry.
this one best, eh?
Best.
God, tournament was free entry.
Best.
Everybody got one EV Pokemon Go box. Everybody.
Freebie. Woo!
Oh,
I'm gonna use it like
everybody
that.
got one
I'm gonna use
EV.
Illegal card, no, right?
No, legal.
I think the MSRP is 89.90
Yes.
on the Pokemon
Yeah.
Center. So everybody got one.
As long you
entered tournament.
play, as long you don't have to play all 7 rounds.
Yeah.
As long you play,
You just
So
register,
generous.
you come, come and give
you
your
show
deck
up,
list.
give your
Yeah,
deck list, they
it's
give
one
you.
Wow, I was just like,
Big
huh?
Big
Yeah.
Daddy Maxoff and Pokemon.
Whoa.
I feel like that's a big
I
win.
think that was given by TPC, right?
TPC.
Why
I don't know lah.
Yeah, to Pokemon Community.
Yeah, thank you TPC, thank you
Whoever-
Pokemon Center,
whoever
thank you
the-
whoever
thank you to-
Pokemon
Yeah.
God that
yeah, Asias.
last year. Yeah.
And also the prizes. First place
Yeah.
and second place got 1 case of Silver Tempest each.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty sick.
the third and fourth shared 1 case, so like half a case
box,
each.
yeah.
of them,
Don't
half
forget
box.
about the side tournaments also. They also give
And then
good prizes,
how many
splash
prizes?
and everything.
How about that? Like you finish with like, you get extra 9 packs, 6 packs.
Top
64. Top 64
64
get 9 packs, I think. Yeah.
Then there's still like Pokemon Center there also, right?
There was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Pokemon Center at
So
the,
that made it felt like a mini Worlds. Because
Yeah.
when you have Worlds, you got a store at
Yeah.
the front.
Just
Yeah.
no Clive queuing.
Score for
clap
no
queuing.
scoping.
But quite nice lah. This is
Yeah,
like
I
going,
think-
you go and see
I
the
think
shop
it's
there.
pretty cool that now they actually try to communicate with Pokemon company because maybe we are under Pokemon
Yeah,
company
we are the
now.
Pokemon company, so
Yeah,
it
so
makes
it's like-
sense.
it's
to,
They
like-
make use of the thing.
Yeah, like official, you know, it's official. There was even a mascot on day 2, I heard.
oh yeah,
Yes,
the
yeah,
Pikachu
yeah,
mascot
yeah.
came out 3 times.
Yeah,
Very very nice.
The wedding.
Hey!
Yeah, so I think the space of the venue also was very big.
Yeah.
Well accommodated. The 190.
They used that place for One Piece before
Yeah.
this, right?
400 plus
Yes.
players.
For
I feel like it's good lah. The place location wise good.
Only a bit cold.
Yeah, maybe.
Not enough people.
before cold and
I feel like-
than
Before
hot
cold,
lah,
hot lah,
before cold
yeah.
I feel
lah.
like maybe we could have done better with more exposure because not a lot of people that don't play the game actually know about this event.
Yeah lah, so need to follow Southern Islands, that's why.
Yeah, I need to.
No lah, but I feel like this time round is getting more and more players.
Yeah. Already a lot of players.
Yeah,
lah.
actually 193.
You think about it,
is
it's a lot of
quite,
players.
Quite insane. You think about it. Last
In
time
Singapore,
SPE
For
maximum
us,
120.
for us to get like, the amount of players, so the people from travel from like everywhere to come
Yes.
over.
Now
But
it's only these few
And
countries.
a lot of Singaporeans, right?
Yeah.
So
to come in and play
I would say
Pokemon Go
Pokemon
Star.
is at a good
Yeah.
state right now.
I also
Hey.
feel like one downside is like they maybe shouldn't have put like town leagues on that weekend as well. Then more people will come down.
oh, there's Town League.
Yeah, like in other like in
Also,
Malaysia. had town league.
Malaysia,
Oh,
Malaysia had
Malaysia
Town
was-
League,
yeah.
Malaysia had Town League, but it was in like other regions. So like
Oh,
in Penang,
okay,
I think
okay,
one
okay.
in
okay.
East Malaysia as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So
'Cause I
like,
remember,
more
like,
difficult to come
yeah,
down,
yeah.
so they will host there. Like KL, no lah, all came down. All the top players all came
yeah.
down.
So pretty cool lah.
And the same weekend, so Indonesia had the regional league championship as well.
Also, at the same time. Yeah.
So very very great
I
tournament.
think it's a
lah.
very well ran tournament.
Yeah.
On the basis, okay, the judge ruling everything, whatever. That one can be fixed down the road. As the judge more, we can better. But I feel most important thing is event is smooth.
Yes.
That's very
Yes.
important. Registration is smooth. Everything. That's like
Maybe they can
The
do,
most
like,
important thing,
side events next time.
I mean,
Like-
we technically had a side event.
Yeah,
day
I
two.
mean like not that
There was
kind of
no-
side event, more like
I think the
I don't
parents
know,
will
like,
tell it
more
was
chill kind of side event.
like pre-release.
Yeah, like pre-release kit those. I think it will be like quite attractive one to like newer
True,
play- like newer players.
Or people got walk past, see Pokemon A. Then
try,
you know, like
try,
try,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like
Trying to
tutorial
clear some
section,
stock
that
at the
kind.
warehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are some parents were telling how happy they were that there was an under 17 tournament.
Yeah,
I think that's very-
That's
that's
very
very
good because the kids didn't have their own division in our
Yeah,
in our country.
Yeah, that's one of the issues lah these days because we don't have different divisions, so it's a
Yeah.
bit
Everybody's
sad.
mixed together.
But it was nice that to see like
Yeah,
thing.
like
to see
because
all
like the future is in their hands, literally. The future,
Yeah.
like.
All the
Haruki
old player,
lah, Haruki.
old player very old already.
Yeah, hopefully we can groom like senior world champion. one
Haruki,
day.
Haruki.
Haruki.
See,
We're counting on
like,
you, Haruki.
junior.
I mean junior world.
But who
junior
won?
world
Adam won, right?
Adam,
Yeah,
Adam
won,
also,
Adam won,
yeah,
yes.
Adam won. What did he play?
I'm
Mew?
not sure what Adam
Was it
played.
Mew or Dura? I don't know. I'm still not sure.
But second
I think
place was
Dura.
like, second was like
Dura.
Chan Ziyu. The guy went to Worlds from Malaysia.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Oh, I didn't know it was under 17.
Yeah,
Like,
so I
he
quite
had the Worlds back. Like, hey, this kind of familiar.
Because under 20 is like seniors, right?
Ah,
Seniors and juniors lah. Yeah, like quite cool. What you
Yeah.
see this kind. But I feel like the second day tournament, the one with the like you have to play 4 new cards, a bit like
But still a lot of people play. Like,
Yeah.
It's a new format. They're trying to implement something new.
Yeah, like make people to actually have that make by
Yeah, but instead of that, maybe the host like like gym leader format, etc. I don't know, lah, maybe down the road or like
Down the road,
expander,
yeah.
like this kind of thing.
Play the stadium, the big Pikachu.
Yeah. You know, like the red battle. I don't know. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
Yeah. Who knows?
Okay, so I think before we go into top 32, I just want to ask like both of you, like just tell me a quick bit about how was your day one like.
You want to start first?
You first, lah.
He's not second. He's not story more nicer.
Standard for me. I was just playing the most aggressive deck again.
Let's go, Mew VMAX.
Mew VMAX with the Aerodactyl tech.
Yes, let's go!
I didn't use again at all. Yeah, so I ended up 4-3. I got donked twice. I donked one person once. So 3 of my games ended in 5 minutes, which I went to eat chicken rice after that at a nearby store. Other than that,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just
Beer one
bad
drinks.
beats, man. I gotta donk.
Bad
beats. Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna hear the legendary story of Liao
This guy.
No lah, I went 4-3 also. So my first 2 losses were against Mew. Round 2, I played against Mew. I couldn't draw anything. I was 1 turn late lah. I couldn't. Basically, like he had the turn 2 knockout. So from there on, no, like I couldn't get 2 Lugias into play lah. Yeah, I was playing Lugia. Yeah. Then round 3 was against Haruki. Turn 1, I had to I had to research 3 Aura energies. Then after that to find out that my fourth powerful energy was in the prize, so there was no way to one hit the Mew VMAX because of the Oricorio. Yeah. Like there was one time I was like digging for it like the choice belt with the 3 powerful, but with lah. So after that, lost that one as well. Yeah, but my starts were very subpar. Was like bad. Yeah. Then the third game was in round 6. So my opponent was Lugia Mirror lah. So my opponent went first. So okay, as usual, Lugia went first. He benched one Lugia. Then discard double Archeops. Blah blah blah. Then for me, I opened Luminion. Okay, like fun fact lah. I opened Luminion like 4 out of 7 games that day. Yes. Yeah. Like what are the odds?
Later.
So 4 out of so I retreated my Luminion into a dance pass. So my opponent used Stoutland to take 2 prizes of my dance pass. So I had everything going lah. So like I promoted my Lugia, I evolved to V star. Wow, very happy, what was it? Summoning star for double Archeops. Okay, then I'm like, okay, in my head, okay, this is how the price rate gonna work. Got the 2-2-2-1-1-1-1. Okay, after that I will come out on top of the price rate. So Stoutland has 210 HP, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I did my
Primal Turbo.
Okay, double.
I know all
2
these
Primal
moves because
Turbo.
I forced to memorize
Okay.
it for commentary.
Primal Turbo. The first Primal Turbo, Vega Energy, Capture Energy. The second Primal Turbo, Double Turbo, Powerful Energy. Because in my head, I know that if I attach Double Turbo, why I attach Double Turbo in my ass? Because next time I want to retreat. Because he's only out to knocking out the Lugia is to use the Yubato, in which I can bounce back my Luminion to remove the 2 prizes and go to a 1 prize game lah. Yeah. So I attach that with the Double Turbo. Then after I attach Capture Energy to my Luminion, I played on Orange Guru. So I did my Orange Guru, put my support on top. Because you want the money next turn, Wow, Telegraph already, this is my path to victory.
Wet.
So when I declare attack, I want to take my 2 prizes, my opponent stopped me. He said, lag damage. Where got lag damage? I have powerful energy on it ma. Then I look again, my Lugia had no powerful energy.
Guys, so the story is
so the night before, right?
TLDR.
He learned the way of the waters.
Yes, he did learn the way of the waters.
So I don't know, is it like fatigue or what lah? But in my
It's
head,
always fatigue.
Yeah. Like in my head, I was pretty sure I attached
You
the
play
double
Dota
turbo
after
lah. No.
He went on a date.
So I was pretty sure I attached the double turbo lah. But then like after that, because I didn't take the knockout, then after that my opponent just snowballed the game lor. Yeah. So a bit sad lah.
Fans of the podcast will remember the regional league Dota
Went for the
incident.
date, lose the Pokemon event.
So now part 2, we have the
But I was damn sure I attached the double the powerful energy. But then after I asked my opponent, then my opponent told me I put back the double. After I Primal Turbo, I put back the double turbo energy. I'm like, what the hell? Why did I even like I don't remember the part. I don't remember the part that I put back the energy. So I was like legit shocked. No, I was like legit shocked. I'll be like, oh, what the like why would I do that? Like makes no sense, but what it is lah, I guess.
But the date was worth it, right?
Sorry?
The date was worth it, right?
But it makes you free on Sunday.
I get to sleep in on Sunday, quite cool.
That's true. Okay.
So just to say, right, so 7 rounds for 193 players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they finished by 7 PM.
That was
So
what time do you guys have to come?
Come where?
To the event. What time do you guys have to
by
come?
11:30.
11:30. No, so
Yeah.
with 7 rounds, right, 5-2 was the minimum to cut into top 32.
Yes.
But 5-2 also meant that there were at least 12 players who missed the top 32.
Yeah.
Quite a
Okay,
lot.
so like I wanted to bring up this topic. Do you think they should have played one more extra round to determine like
The final cut.
like
No.
because you play 193, you play 7 rounds. 12 people will bubble because of resistance.
Correct.
Yeah,
If
so
you play one more
usually
round,
for this kind of big events, you're not so. I think it's like they would have a calculator, ma. They calculate to the minimum amount of rounds needed, then they just do already.
Yeah, because our regionals was like 8 rounds and it has lesser people.
This one,
Yeah.
And for this tournament, they were using like they were really releasing the Japanese
Yeah,
system.
yeah,
Finally,
yeah.
like we got to see the
Alright.
green color
green colour
background.
thing, yeah.
That you see in the Taiwan tournaments, Japan tournaments. We are using the same one
Yeah.
already. Finally.
So I'm just wondering, like, would it be better if you play
Then, yeah,
one
you
more
play,
round?
like,
but I think the
6
system might not
to-
allow you to add.
Yeah, maybe.
There might be like that,
Yeah,
so they
it's
force you
probably
to 7 and
executive
just
system.
play
because one more
so-
round of Swiss means you remove a bit of not more luck, I guess.
Yeah, but I, feel
I mean, you
bad-
can argue like
I
it's
feel
both
bad
ways
for the
lah.
people who bubble at like 33
Oh,
and
Ansem.
65.
That was
Yeah,
handsome.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
But I
handsome,
feel like they do until like perfect, not like
No,
perfect
not
Swiss,
perfect
right?
lah,
like-
They just do
Yeah.
until enough Swiss.
To
Then
make a
the moment you
32
can cut 32 already, then they just stop more.
Yeah, like
Okay.
my friend Elvis Gunn 65. Umbreon
Oh, really?
start-
65?
Yeah. So Umbreon go start first, then after 65, you know,
Wow.
when I'm sad.
Baby!
So here, then do you think like a cut to 32 makes sense? Or do you think we should have went for like 16 instead?
No, I think 32.
I think 32 is
okay.
okay.
32 is okay. 32 is okay. Let's look at the top 32.
That's a lot of decks.
Thanks again to
Cash
the
stacks.
Cash Stacks. He was
Cash
walking
stacks,
around the
yeah.
whole event. He went-
So we did a Messi.
Oh, yeah.
He walked around the stadium.
he did.
You just made the list.
yes.
You just made the list.
He went to the top.
Okay.
He went to the top to look down and see.
What the-
Wow. Okay, this one is
Yeah.
dedication. Next one, he stayed
Okay,
all the way.
during the event, you were not supposed to walk around after your game.
Yes.
So you have to either go out or you.
Okay, I
sit
felt
at
that
other
rule,
tables.
right, makes a lot of sense actually. In the BO1 especially.
Because it's technically spying.
Yeah. So like people won't know what, like you don't give yourself unfair advantage, lor.
Yes.
You know, like when I sit down, I know you playing. Like if you know I'm playing this matchup, then like I can like choose my starter, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, some choice names we pick out like Yong Siang, first seed
Yep.
in the tournament. First seed with a 7-0. So 7-0 with
Judge
VMAX.
Mew.
Judge Mew.
So on
Judge
day
Mew
one,
path.
yeah. So on day one, I asked him how many people you judge to death. He said 3. The rest he puffed to death.
Insane,
So,
right?
I
Just
mean-
do that.
I was one of his wins. I lost to him.
Oh, really? Tough, man.
Jin Chong.
Yeah, Malaysian Jin Chong also
Chong.
came
So
in.
you see so many Lugias here.
Hey,
again.
number 4. Marcus Lee. Sweet Kai's friend.
Okay.
This is after standings, is it?
This is the third tour going in, so that so Harvis also another Malaysian player also in.
number
Raihan.
Jackson is the only Reggie to make top 32. Jackson,
Oh,
our worst player for Singapore.
Number 14 got Rush Hour.
Oh,
Ichan.
yeah.
Oh, he's the only Frostmourne box.
Frostmourne.
First more
Yes.
box to box.
Oh, quite. Yeah, I think Ning Hon also is that quite interesting. It's the Eternators VMAX.
Yeah, that's with the Grenadier Vising.
Yeah.
So like,
I think one
Mugen
reason.
died now.
so like Yong Siang and Yu Xian was telling me that they were practicing this deck here.
Oh.
Then they realized
Yes,
it was
yes,
quite
yes.
crap. They didn't
Oh.
bother.
Yeah, it's very easily like outplayed. I feel.
Shout out to Win Tan also because he was playing this deck until I made him give up the deck.
Then what happened to him?
No, I made him give up on the Eternals
Oh,
deck
okay,
because.
Any other interesting
Okay,
decks?
wait,
Walter!
number 20. We have to shout out number 20. This
Oh,
guy.
Walter! My gosh!
My hero, my
He
hero.
brought this to Goodness Gracious Games, okay? And Arceus Vista with Giratina and
nearly-
bloody Beatrice.
and
Wait, it's not over yet. He forgot to add. There is Sobber line inside.
Oh yes,
There
there's
you
a
are.
freaking Sober line inside. We should
It
link.
was a super messy deck.
Yes. Somehow he
I
got
was
to
about
go.
to gouge my eyeball out. I was like, what the hell are you playing? Everything.
Everything.
I was like, this close.
Yeah, it was
Really Walter.
yeah, but
But he did. He
I don't know how he did it, but yeah.
So,
5-2 in. I said 5-2 already. 5-2
yeah,
on
Iso
5-2 sticks.
ran Mules as well. With Deoxys lah.
I got donked by Iso. What the hell?
Oh.
Hey, your son also.
No,
Lugia?
no,
Lugia
no.
Vista.
Let's just
son.
skip that. Okay.
Then
Duraludon are the last one, right?
Oh, Brian also.
yeah, Brian got in. Yeah, one up skates. Shout out GSP. One up skates.
Mickey
Brian
also.
and Mickey also.
Mickey also played with
Wow, recording a vlog. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, record a vlog and get to top 32.
Ryan as well. Sticky at 31.
Yeah, he was also-
he was like 0-2.
He was
Yeah,
0-2
0-2,
and
he was 0-2.
5-2 and
Quite sick, ah.
Same like Yu
Sick
Xian.
run.
Yu Xian was 0-1 and then went all the way. That's a 0-2.
Sick run, sick
really,
run.
really
Yeah.
squeezed into the
Yeah.
Yep.
thing. I think very
Basically,
stacked.
the meta is just like Lugia,
A lot of
Mew,
Lugia, yeah. Lugia,
and Lost Box lah. Quite a lot of Lost
Lugia.
Box as well, right?
Lost Box, let's
Yeah.
see. We have like Yong Siang one Lost Box on this side and then
Chin Chen, Lost Box, 2,
A lot lah.
Not,
Yeah.
3.
I won't say so many compared to the number
4,
of Mews
5.
and
Yeah,
Lugias.
of course.
yeah, more Muse and
6,
Lugia. So
7, like
Lugia's number
7.
one. Lugia number one for sure.
Yeah,
Then Mew.
Lugia, Mew, then
Forest
like
Seal
Lost
Stone
Box,
changes everything.
Yeah.
You
Boss is
expect,
really
you
bought
expect
back.
more Mews because it's a BO1.
Yeah, that's true lah. That's true.
I Very good, very good. Okay, let's go into the brackets that went out to top.
Okay, so before we do the thing, you want to tell people what's the difference between a top card, BO3.
The BO3.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Our format BO3.
Again, let's for us who grew up with TPCI, we need to forget everything you learned about TPCI because that's no longer the case. So BO3, how does BO3 run? If for example, time is called.
It's 55 minutes. It's not 50
It's 50,
minutes.
first it's 55 minutes, not 50 minutes.
It's not 75 minutes.
Not 75 minutes, it's 55 minutes BO3. Okay, that's one, 55 minutes. Two, when time is called, the game ends immediately.
There's
Okay.
no plus 3.
There is no plus 3, game ends immediately on that person who played.
So he cannot even finish
You cannot finish the turn.
Okay.
Game ends immediately. Okay, so now for example, let's say I've won one game, you've won one game, and we are playing, okay? The game, and I've taken 2 prize, I haven't taken any prize yet lah.
Okay.
Game ends. I got the least prize, I win.
I don't even get to declare the attack.
If the game ends before you can declare, cannot.
Oh my god, this is so
Okay.
disgusting.
Okay, so the time call is really like you.
Play slower.
You cannot play slow this time now.
Ting,
You cannot, you have to really rush
You have to
this.
play.
Okay.
No wonder Japanese play so fast.
Okay, now example. Okay, what if
Tight,
the time is called and we are tied with the same amount of prizes?
Yep.
Ah.
We will go into a sudden death. So this happened on stream.
Golden goal.
Yeah.
Golden goal, sudden death. Shuffle your deck, pull out 6 cards. First prize take win.
Whoever take the first
First prize win.
Okay.
Yeah, but put 6 prizes out. Don't put one prize up.
yeah.
put
Well,
six
last time
prize out.
was
Last
the same.
time was vote one only.
Yeah, they
very long goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last time one was 1, then became 6.
That time
Because
have
some will get 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of that they turned to 6 because
Yeah.
there's a Persephone, then he just
Yeah, correct.
GX
Yeah,
attack.
win as well.
Yeah, so
So that is the key difference between our
Our
BO3
old
and
and
the
the current.
now BO3.
So how much time? 55 minutes was it?
That's it. Yeah.
55 is a BO3 for you,
BO3.
it's a bit hard.
Uh,
I think you need a
It's not-
75.
it's not I play slow. I see how many time.
Life for him is slow.
It's okay. he had a good Sunday morning. The rain is falling.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Slept well.
Okay, now I got to admit here. So while I admit this, if someone come up to me and talk to me, I know that they watch this podcast lah. So I told everybody that I don't pick the stream people on stream. Okay, it's Pokemon pick one. I pick. I
Oh.
picked everybody on stream. I chose everyone. I decided it. That's the real truth. Who's the real villain here now?
Okay.
So
It's
like,
you.
yes.
Okay.
So like they were saying, why they pick me on stream? Why? I don't know. It's Pokemon asked for.
Pokemon.
Pokemon asked. Because I really
You
wanted.
cannot say ma.
I really wanted to
To
showcase the
feature-
best of the best.
Yeah.
That's why in round 1 I wanted to show our Singapore regional champion. And then second round Arthurvan, because Arthurvan went. I was thinking, okay, like, hopefully Arthurvan can at least go next round, right? So Arthurvan in next round, perfect. So he's the next stream. Then following after that,
So
was
Yu Xian,
Yu
right?
Xian
yeah,
was
was Yu
also-
Xian.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin first. Colin and
Colin
Patrice.
first, yeah,
Patrice.
Colin and Patrice. Let's stay with Colin and Jackson lah. Then Colin and
Oh.
Patrice lah. Then then after it was Wang Zhe and Yu Xian, because I couldn't stream the other game, which was Colin versus Yong Siang.
Because already.
Because you
I
already
did stream both of them already.
Yeah.
And then Wang Zhe didn't go on stream.
Yeah, so
except
it only
for
makes
Wang Zhe.
sense that you stream
Yeah.
the people never stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thankfully, all 4 people I streamed were all in the top 4.
Oh.
So you can see all the
Yeah,
backs in the stream as well. Hey, smart lah. Let's look at the. So this is. So I'm going to showcase the brackets on
Yep.
the video lah. The video version of this podcast. Let's look at the top 4 decks. The final top 4 decks. So number 4 was Wang Zhe. So there were 3 Lugias in the top 4,
Yep.
and all 3 Lugias are very different from each other, which is
Yeah.
very fresh to see. Like,
Yeah,
to see
it's-
the Lugia is
yeah.
so like flexible, you can play different decks. So Wang Zhe's one was more techie style. He played this at
No, but I feel like this one is like a lightning box
More
kind
like-
of feeling,
yeah.
which I feel is a better deck. Among
Maybe-
all the Lugia, I feel this is the more like
In the mirror,
tournament.
then yeah.
It's a very good
Yeah.
mirror deck.
But
which caught Yu Xian by surprise in that first
Yeah.
round match because he didn't put down
Yeah,
dance pass.
Yeah.
And then
if it's
the-
a BO, if it's a BO1,
It's a very
this
good
deck
deck, eh.
this deck will shine because you can just catch people off guard.
which he did.
And
Yeah.
he's
Got
got
some
like
yeah.
Pyong V, all these ma.
Yeah, got
He
JP
can
on
answer for a
V,
lot of things lah.
got Zekrom. Also has
Medichamp,
Medichamp.
Jericho.
Medicham was he watched the stream to watch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he did this to me at Guinness Gracious game. So when I saw it coming out, I was like, oh, luckily he did it to me.
Ah.
That's why I was the best in
Yeah,
disguise.
but
So
like then after that, Yu Xian adapted in game 2 lah, which
Yeah.
makes
Which
a lot
you-
of sense lah.
yeah. And by
because-
game 3, the
that's
the
the-
dance pass immediately started
yeah,
in his hand already.
that was that's the beauty of
BO3,
lor.
yeah. Because then you were just
Because,
lost
like,
out.
You wouldn't get like surprise death ma.
Correct. Like you will know if you know your opponent is running like a specific tag
Yeah.
against your deck,
Yeah.
then you can play around in game 2.
Which I feel is a bad thing for Origin because everybody want to play a BO1
BO1
deck.
first.
So
Yeah.
they are not trained for BO3.
Yes.
So when you qualify Worlds, then play for
Yeah,
BO3
that is very
or-
hard. Then
I-
all the play,
but no
for
choice.
example, you are a new player.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
never
yeah.
play people that play BO3 before. That's suddenly how you train.
It's a different skill set.
You're very skill set. Then like it's more technical. I feel.
BO1 has a lot of
Yeah.
surprise factors. Sometimes like your tech, sometimes like why your tech can work in our like in BO1
Cannot work in
setting.
BO3.
But when like old players like us tell you, oh this cannot work like in BO3.
Yeah.
Because
People
people
call you out.
adapt. Yeah, people catch your cheese.
Yes. Okay, let me like summarize how this Medicham V tactic works.
Oh,
so first,
okay.
use Zekrom, punch the don't need choice belt. You need just one
No,
choice
yeah,
belt.
don't need choice belt,
Just punch the Lugia for 260, and then like me and the commentator stream will be like, oh no, it's just not enough. Couldn't find the choice belt.
Yeah.
It's okay, 260 damage. Then the following turn, if you can, you Savina or boss another Lugia V-Star up, leave that thing in the bench, bring out the Medicham, put 20 damage next turn. Then next turn come out, smash the fun Lugia, take 4 pies already. Or if you can, he also plays Echoicon, take up a Lumion, come up, punch that as well. Because in that stream game, he was preparing Raikou to take the knockout, but he didn't have enough aura energy.
Yes.
But
I
we
think
saw
he
that he just
miscounted his energy.
But it's okay because he just powerful energy on the Archeops and then smash it with Archeops.
Yep.
He also has a Torton as well.
But
see?
that turn one, the game one, Yu Xian had a turn where he could actually collapse away the Lugia lah, but I think he didn't found the collapse or something, or like didn't find enough basic to bench.
Isn't
Yeah.
Yu Xian's best move is collapse on?
Yeah, like I think after that game he gonna scarred for life. He keep like collapsing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
So there's also a Torton, and I believe that he also plays one path to the peak to stop opponents. Yeah.
And he drew the path game
Yeah.
to turn 1. Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
that was
Like-
sick. That was sick. That was sick. Oh, and then there was that capturing aroma that played
Oh,
out.
yeah,
and everyone was
yeah.
like, "Whoa, what?" Remember the 4 quick ball, 4 ultra ball, 4
Yeah.
which stands for.
Yeah.
But I only got one of this lah. Then I saw that.
I'm curious, how many Lugia did he play? 3-3? 2-2?
3, no 4 because this is a full art one.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
like
4-2.
More Lugia.
4-2. Play 4-2.
Wow, so much space.
But it's like a lot of 1
One,
1 1
two,
1 1 though.
3, 4,
I mean, you have no choice, ma. You want to play techie deck, confirm got a lot more rounds.
And we rewarded him since he got all the way to top 4.
Yep.
Very good.
Not bad.
Very good run, very good.
Yeah,
run.
very good
Yeah,
man.
good
Congrats.
run.
I think it's a good deck, lah. I feel when I watch the stream, I feel this deck is very good. Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
Japanese deck, I would
Yeah.
say. Or very like
It's a
BO1 deck. It's
He had a very
BO1
good
deck.
choice, so he's rewarded him, lah.
Yeah. I feel
But
like
for
you-
BO1, then I
Yeah, I feel like BO1 is very good because like you
32,
catch.
16.
Yeah, he still got all the way
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
think about it, it's very good. Now we go into the Malaysian rep. All the Malaysians were all taken down one by one, but somehow Colin Tang. I wish I was like you, Colin Tang. I wish I
So
was
great,
like you.
so great.
I wish I was like
The
you.
goat.
Managed to slip in
goat.
again.
The goat.
The Malaysia goat, the
Malaysia goat.
SPA regional champ.
This looks really good though.
Yeah. So his style was one Luminion, one Crobat, and one Eldegoss. So you got all support Pokemon. But I mean, if you start somehow we play test in Malaysia,
You always start with this.
but someone play test in Malaysia, I never start. Never start any support Pokemon. Like what
I
the?
always start with fish. I don't know why also.
Because I mean because. So I like this deck, and then they also has Bird Keeper as well. So you can't paralyze.
Yeah.
Paralyze long.
Switch
So you even got Elder Goss to bring back the Bird Keeper if you need it. I like. This is a Lugia that I love to play as well. I like this kind of style more than the rest. Raikou as well, like brought it back because we see like a lot less dance pass.
Yeah,
like,
and
coming in.
Raikou preys on like
On the
newer
small-
players
yeah.
lah. And like your loss, like if especially the lost ball matchup in the BO1, if your opponent don't know that, assume that you don't play Raikou, they don't match that benefit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I wonder how many
They
games
get punished by
he-
it.
I wonder how many games
Yeah,
he the Raikou steals so how many games for him.
And the Drapion V clutch on stream. So like
Oh, yeah, yes.
even against a control Mew, why you worry? You have Archeops, just charge the 4
And
different
feed it-
energy.
feed it naturally, yeah.
Feed it naturally, you can do that. So I think it was a great pick to have like this kind of style. Like even me, so the counter deck in my bag right now. This is it. This is the style. Then we go into our top 2. GGG, let's go. GGG.
GG boys.
GG boys. First is Yu Xian, the comeback king on
Seem
stream.
familiar.
Stoutland, the king of
The
Stoutland.
Stoutland, wow, somehow, like when we think it was all over, this guy just come back again.
Yeah.
Twice on stream, twice.
Undying cockroach.
Yeah. Game, even like day one, lose the first game, then win all the way. This
Yeah.
guy insane, like you said. I think that day he should have bought number. Should have.
Number 2.
So I believe Yu Xian's one was the most straightforward, consistent
Plain.
list.
Yes.
Because it came from somebody lah. Somebody, again, as usual. You know.
But this guy's powerful energy missing.
Always the bridesmaid, not the bride.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, the time with the championship.
I mean,
Look at the
lah.
past podcast. The time with championships we win as well. You know, who passed the deck to the championships winner?
Ay.
So you're not
Maybe
the King
I'm not
Arthur,
good
you're just a
enough,
Merlin.
This is Merlin.
Oh,
Yeah,
Merlin
Merlin.
lah. Hey, I need deck
Not-
for next tournament. Help me, can
Can. Okay lah, but I like that Yu Xian. Okay, I don't really like Judge, but to him is because
Good, he buy the judge for me.
yes.
That's good
Okay,
money.
like Judge. It makes a lot of sense lah because nowadays people run
A
Oranguru.
lot of Oranguru.
Yeah, but the only issue is if you just
So that day
then
we were talking. Money better or judge better? So we talk, then we say, okay, judge is better. Reason? Orang Guru.
yeah, correct lah.
So the guy
correct
you Orang Guru put on top, you
You
give him
cannot
money,
remove
peng
it.
lah, you know. So
Or you can just be like, keep and cut his deck.
if you are Mr. Kung Fu man,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want. But I feel is
Judge, it is
after
probably
the
better.
moment he told me that Orang Guru, then I think, oh, actually it makes sense lah. So I think judge is better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
buy more judge.
Yeah, the
If you
only-
see on stream, I think everybody like just had Judge. Everyone who could play Judge had Judge.
Had Judge, yeah.
And I saw Judge of all different rarities on stream.
Yeah.
All the rarities, they got the gold one, the normal one.
But I feel like with Judge it becomes a bit high rolly lah sometimes because if you open with your only supporter that is Judge on like turn 2.
Correct. You
have
don't
to,
you don't
like,
want you don't want
like money in that situation will be better because you want to draw back into
Yeah.
the shit hand, you know, you
Yeah.
want to dig for more.
But you can see
So-
that Yu Xian throughout the stream like rely a lot on like blue minion drop, get
Yes,
the supporter
yes,
units, hits,
like-
go back.
Like the whole list is basically like very Luminion centric lah. I feel.
But why don't you play 2 Luminion instead?
Okay.
Yeah. Good
I-
guys, the creator here.
He also asked me why don't play the second Luminion. I say I don't want to start with it, but I play one I still start with it lah. Yeah. So and there's nothing to cut lah. Okay, he add the 4th Archeops lah,
Yeah.
which I feel like I can live with 3 lah, but he feels that he need 4th lah.
Birdkeeper.
So
Remove
I
the
think
Birdkeeper.
no, you have to play Birdkeeper because of like Paralysis nonsense
Yeah.
these days.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me just say, I sat beside paralysis deck, the I think good one.
Ah, that's good for small.
Because of all these kind.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can't finish the game
Yeah.
with the beer one. You can't finish the 25 minutes.
It's so slow, right?
It's
It's
also
so
not only
slow.
because of that lah. Basically, it's also because of Zekrom lah. I feel
Yeah.
the main reason why I feel you have to run Birdkeeper is because of Zekrom. Zekrom is the one that really hurts you because you don't want to bench Dance Pass against Lost Box because there's a free one prizer
Yes.
in the with the Saber Eye nonsense with the mana fee against. Especially, I think the most popular variant was the Kyogre Lost Box.
Yes.
So how you are supposed
Ultimate
to
Blade,
yeah,
yes.
how you're supposed to approach that matchup is you go turn 2 money into Stoutland and start taking 2 prizes.
Yes,
So
yes,
in this
yes.
case he plays Judge which is even more deadly because the opponent cannot. If your opponent don't draw anything off the Judge, right?
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
Then it's
basically
game
game
over.
over lah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Judge MVP, I think, this whole tournament.
Very high roll lah. To me, I personally still will just play money because even you put your top card on top, so what? I still can like win the game. Yeah, for me lah.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay, let's talking about Lost Box. Let's look
Lost
at
Box.
the champion. Yong
Alright.
Siang's Lost Box. Let's go. Rayquaza inside, like lot of
Yeah.
very very clutch. Rayquaza.
So do you play 1 Rayquaza or 2 Rayquaza?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I
there was
definitely two
Two.
lah.
Definitely
someone,
It's the
someone, I think one of the guy asked Edmund. So this guy play 1 or 2. Then Edmund told he play 1.
If you price the one,
Yeah,
game
that's
over.
why. It's
I think it's the Yoshi guy or something.
Oh.
He told me lah.
Oh.
He said he was standing there. Then Yoshi turned over and said, "Hey, that guy play 1 or 2."
Is
Rayquaza."
the main attacker lah. You have to
Yes.
play.
Yeah.
Play two
Yeah.
lah.
Then in the end he said 1 lah. So the Yoshi he did a certain move thinking that's only 1.
Very
Then
suddenly
suddenly
one
come out 1 more.
Correct.
And no choice.
Wrong
Main,
information
main
already.
character vibes. Then you just he
Yeah,
so-
because in that stream game he put down the Lost City and then knocked the.
yeah. So he like
knocked
he
the-
think like I have no
yeah.
problem already.
Then
Then
see they come out more.
then suddenly the Silver Sky Dragon fly out. Then
320 there.
he fly out.
Does he
Then
have good
no choice.
hit?
Oh, the Glam Caesar Goon, so clutch in that match.
I mean,
so clutch.
that's the reason
Yeah, 10
why
damage extra.
I feel like why he plays Izagun is because of that kind of situation. Because VMAX is like 330.
You need
Last.
to need one more.
Yes, and it's mirror lah. You see this you straight away think most Rayquaza list or Kyogre list they only play 1 Saber Eye these days. Yong Siang plays 2 Saber Eye
Yes.
with the double Fog Crystal. It shows that
Fog
like
Crystal is very good.
okay yeah because in the mirror right the key is really Saber Eye lah with the Zigzagoon lah. I mean by now you still haven't figured it out. Don't play Lost Box.
And the 3 ordinary what instead of
yeah.
like going like the mix of
Yeah,
energy, it's like
that's why
the-
that's why he plays like five Pokemon Search
Yes.
because he that shows how important it is to recur that
yeah.
Saber Eye in the mirror. Yeah.
I just want to say that when I was starting the stream, I just thought to message Thomas and ask what was going to be the winning deck. And as usual, always predict correct.
Lost Box.
He said Lost Box already, and Lost Box really win.
But
I think this, but to watch Yong Siang play this Lost Box deck is like watching masterclass lah.
yeah, it's not easy lah.
This is
not
really
It's a
easy.
very difficult deck to play.
If your energies, you have to like
You have to
always
come
keep
with-
track of
yeah.
your
You
energies.
cannot
lor.
manipulate your energy because some might be in the price.
Yeah.
Yes. Some might be in lost zone, you're forced to
Yeah.
discard, forced to throw it away because you need something else more
This is
important.
really Yong Xiang's comfort deck, like what he said
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
stream.
Because he played it at regional league and then he just kept on playing it. And it's been changed.
And it's
changed
like a
slowly.
bit like unstoppable. There's no game plan that can stop this deck, I feel.
You only die to yourself, lor.
Yeah.
If you don't draw chorus,
There's no like a deck that can counter Lost Box. I feel.
Flying Pikachu.
Yeah. Flying Pikachu.
Yeah.
No, he has the double rope lah.
Yeah, he can
not
do
even
it.
counter this.
Another can counter this.
Yeah,
Unless
you can counter
you
with
really,
it.
I don't know what you play lah. You play like just
I mean,
4 flying Pikachu, then
Yeah, you fight against Weezing is pretty bad if you don't draw chorus. But after you draw the chorus, you should be
Yeah.
I
fine.
mean, like, to really counter this, then you really have to counter this.
But the
It's
thing
not
is, the moment you counter this deck,
Yeah,
there's
then
other
you-
decks
I
that
think
can
you
win.
can't win.
This
win.
feels like a Lugia. Lugia also you cannot like
That's
hard counter
the same
Lugia.
engine, ma. Yeah.
No, but like how
but
to say?
everybody's like cross
like
like,
targets
targeting
on Lugia.
Lugia.
No, like for Lost Box, it's more of sometimes you are playing against yourself, you know. Like
yeah.
most of the
So
time,
it's
most
like-
games you lose is
Yeah.
because of your bad decision or like you don't even draw chorus, you don't even draw Greninja, you don't even draw freaking energy. Speaking from experience, this is why I shy away from Lost Box. I like the deck a lot. I used to play the deck a lot, like the Zard version.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, but sometimes if you don't draw that one supporter to get you
Then
going, then it's
it's
very
tough
hard
for
to
you.
play.
The feels bad deck.
Yeah, like you have to have decent. Okay, don't even have decent. Like you have to draw like normal.
Yeah.
For the deck to function, because as long the deck function, you map out your prices properly.
But it's hard.
Very rare you lose.
But it's very dangerous in the BO1 format. If you
But
don't draw normal, then
that's the thing. That's the thing. So I feel like it's a bit high rolly, lor. But then there's no choice, because like we are in BO1 now, and you know that Lost Box is a deck that if once you reach BO3, you kind of like
You have
win
it.
most of the matchups because game 1 you get to see what
Opponent
your
deck,
opponent deck and your opponent decks, right?
Yeah.
If like let's say your opponent runs an Ice Skill with the Wash Energy, leave the one Pokemon there, okay, then does your deck have an answer to that? If not, then okay, how should I play around it? How should I prevent that? Like maybe I don't take out knockouts, I just force my opponent to keep benching nonsense, you know, that kind of thing. It's like Lost Box feels that way lah.
But it's hard to not draw normal.
That's not-
you got
yeah,
your
yeah.
comfy engine, you got
Yes,
the
exactly.
VIP
Like on paper you see, wow, 4 VIP, you still got Greninja, still got like Comfy,
Yeah.
and still got the 4 chorus. There's a lot of outs lah.
I mean,
I
you
agree lah.
start Saber. You start with I don't know, with like
As in,
six energies, and
the
then
worst,
they're like
the worst,
this
yeah,
bad
the
luck
worst
only.
starter is like Snorlax or the worst. I will assume lah, Snorlax or even Rayquaza itself lah. That's like the after that it feels okay. Like the deck feels very stable lor. Like as long you get to
if you draw what you want.
no, you actually sometimes you don't even draw
Just
what
need to
you
get
want.
it-
You
get
like
it
you get
going.
like comfy like 2 turns. Like it's a deck that you can fall behind, but at the back you can catch up.
It's a snowball deck, but you need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
snowball first.
Yeah,
If you
no.
don't start rolling, you cannot even.
Yeah, but if you're like
Yeah.
beyond prices, you still like can crawl your way back
Yeah.
into the game.
It's
I
like, it's like
do-
a car engine. Like, once
Yeah,
you turn
yeah,
it on,
yeah.
you just drive the car, okay?
Okay.
If you cannot even turn on the car, then
Correct,
then
correct.
stop. Then just sit on
Yeah.
there.
That's why I play this deck. I got try a few times when it first come out. I cannot take it.
yeah,
You cannot start then you like, oh, then you like.
Yeah, but sometimes you just don't draw anything lah. Sometimes lah.
Sometimes, like,
It's just
but
like
it's
that
rare,
lah.
lah,
But
very
you also
rare.
really took it
Yeah.
all the way, and like you must watch the stream to see the buzzer. Like, cause we are talking about BO3 when time is called. That's it. But you have to watch the stream of Yong Siang pulling off the
He
miracle.
didn't
like,
even know there was a time call.
yeah, that's the thing. He didn't know there was time call. At the
last
very
second.
last second, call out the attack.
And like-
Literally, I saw 001.
Top 32 is it?
Yeah,
The first match, the first match of stream. This is the first match of stream, so you have to like forward too far. Just like little bit forward and you can watch. Like I was just
Sick
like,
lah, sick.
whoa. Like we're thinking, oh my god, this have the energy. He has everything. He just like I like in my heart I was like, Yong Siang, please the time, just go in attack, stop faster. Like it really said
Then he
go.
really body second, maybe
Oh no, 1 second, boom. Then after knock, I was like, oh okay, everything's in. Everything was done in that
Then
last
time
second.
call.
Yeah.
What a game.
What a game, seriously.
His event to win lah. His event to win.
Okay, lah.
So now Yong Siang has a day 2 invite to.
Yes, so yes.
He had a lot of points.
Yes.
The
He
He
was
won the
the
regional
highest
league
lah, yeah.
and then already had that day 1 like 2 round bye. But now that's been replaced lah. Now because now you got a straight day 2 into the Singapore Nationals next year.
Which we still have no idea how does that.
We don't know how to hear, but we will go into that.
That's for next year.
Yeah, that's next year. That's next year.
See you next year.
And Yu Xian, instead of second place, he will get the day
2 rounds by.
2 rounds
by
by,
day 1. Colin and Wang Zhe will get their day a day 1 round 1 by, and so confirm entry lah. So Colin will be for the Malaysia side, and Wang Zhe for Singapore side lah.
You play 7 rounds, imagine got 2 rounds by. That's them gross. That's them gross.
Well, Yong Siang
If
better.
it's 7 rounds lah.
And person,
I mean, yeah, Yong Siang.
and his skill, now doesn't have to skip his skill play whole day 1.
He just day 1
He
just
can go
come
and sleep
down.
now.
Means it's rewarded, ma.
He can go and watch Avatar
What
now.
if it's a top 32 top card, then you're just...
That's what we all trying to find out lor.
Yeah, what is it? Is it top 32? Is it
Or is it like top 32 but then like it becomes Swiss then they cut to an 8 or like
how?
we won't
Is it
know.
single elim again?
Yeah, I don't
Then
know.
become 33?
Yeah, see? We don't know ma.
That's for
We
next
don't
year.
know.
That's for next year. We discuss next year. So we end before we wrap up the topic here with, is Yong Siang the best Singapore player this year?
Yes.
This year.
Yes, for me this year. Yes.
Yeah.
This year, yes.
I think it's this year lah.
I think
Yeah.
by like
He's-
taking this the regional league, going through the whole struggle of Worlds Day 1 again to Day 2.
Yes.
His
For
secret
London.
is to drink
Milo peng.
Don't
Drink Milo
teh
peng.
Drink Milo, wear the green shirt.
Where the green shirt? Day 1,
flannel
then
t-shirt,
Day
right?
1 is the flannel. Day 1
Flannel,
flannel.
then
Day
day
2 is
two,
the
the
pure
pure
green
green
shirt.
shirt.
Lucky
That's
color.
the new meta now, guys.
Your deck sleeve, everything just put green.
You try and see
Milo logo also the
Milo,
the
thing
also there.
maybe the extra power. You try it for the next town league and see how lah. The GSP is happening still.
Oh yes, last week.
Still ongoing?
Yeah, last week. This week will be double points.
Yeah.
By the time the podcast will be after 1 up, but at Concept we'll have double points, and at Goodness Gracious
Second
Games
pot.
there will be
2-day WrestleMania.
2-day WrestleMania. Because we didn't have a GSP because of the TCG Asia Open.
yeah.
So the first pot will be normal points, the second pot will be double points. So if you guys think that not enough points,
Just-
Come
Play
to
the three,
GG.
I mean, not
You can
enough
play the
lah.
all three.
all.
We play all 3 lah. But be nice lah. If they become GG as well lah. Okay. And before we close it, like this shirt quite cool lah.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up. Let's see me stream.
This shirt quite nice lah.
Guys, this is the TikTok shop,
Hey, TikTok shop.
TikTok
shop,
So we're gonna do this shirt, right?
Yeah, and check out our boss side. Look at that fusion strike. Can't say what that is, but you know fusion strike lah.
Can't say what that
Can't say what it is lah. So
Pokemon merch.
Why you never
Yeah.
promote my?
You want siam lah.
you want cannot buy cannot buy. So these just a preview of some exclusive merch that we might be releasing next year. So when pre-orders come up, we will
Let
post
you
it
know.
on we'll post it on the Southern Islands Facebook page. Can
Yeah.
order up. But until then, thank you guys for joining me for this whole year. This whole podcast, I think, is really like to really push our region, like to give us like a spotlight. Finally, we're gonna talk about it. So I can't wait for next year. What's gonna happen? We've got
I mean,
championships.
we're all doing this just to spread the love of the game, to increase the outreach of the game to
Yes.
the community.
Play
as
the
well,
game
right?
more.
Play the game more. Not go and watch Avatar.
I mean, we're not earning money. We're not earning money from YouTube, right? We're just
No. It's
I
really,
mean,
really
we are
for
not-
the love of the game.
I think
Thank you, really.
Yeah, wait, one important thing I think that we all forget sometimes is Pokemon is just a game.
Yes.
Don't
We
need to
should-
Yes.
angry ah.
Yeah,
Angry lah, don't angry.
Yes, yes,
as much as like
Ah.
retail or whatever, yeah.
Don't angry.
it's-
Don't throw cards.
Don't throw chair.
Don't throw chair.
Like you heard like their like winners interview. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
winners interview
All
in
of
the
them
street.
all said like it's because they like it's
They
fun.
enjoy the game.
Yeah, they enjoy the
meet
game. So
friends and all that.
yeah, so learn to enjoy the game, lor. As hard as it might seem sometimes.
But
that,
it's like the frustration cannot show out.
Yeah, like sometimes like it's very frustrating. Yeah, I understand. Been there, done that. But sometimes just
Yeah.
you remember in the first place why you play the card game, no?
it's just to have fun,
Sometimes
make friends.
for some of us it's like for friends. For some of us it's like we really like the game. For some of us it's like we like the strategic, the competitiveness of the game. Yeah. Don't forget the spirit of the game,
Yeah. It's good to be competitive, but don't
Yeah.
angry ah.
So essentially,
Yeah.
Pokemon is a
Sometimes-
hobby,
yeah.
right?
Yes, Pokemon is a hobby. Correct.
Like drawing, starting with fish, cannot control that. Yeah, so
You can buy
just
the
leave it
t-shirt
lor.
Then
Yeah, I buy. If you like me like that, keep starting with fish.
yeah.
Buy the t-shirt. Comes in S, M, L, XL. 2XL?
To XL.
Maybe.
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 We got one more
special
time to show
shout out, we got
lah.
one more, yeah.
Before we go lah, I think
Before we
this one for especially thanks to Wayne
This is a Town League decline shirt.
This is me, I have never played a single town league.
This is not for Danny's seat.
Yeah, he has any Town League.
He's banned from buying.
But until then, thank you so much for watching this podcast this whole year, and we'll see you in
Next year.
2023.
2023.
Bye.
Bye.